follower Britt slid into our DMs, challenging us that we couldn't find anyone past her great-grandparents. So let's see about that here. We have Britt, we have her parents, we have her grandparents, and then we have her great-grandparents. So all I have to do is find one more generation. So let's just go this guy. There it is. Challenge completed. Good video, everybody. Farewell. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we're gonna find an ancestor here of Britt who has a story attached to their name. So I'm gonna kind of just play around here on her tree, see what we can find, and if we can find anyone who has a story attached to their name, I will tell you about it. So bear with me.
A few moments later.
So when we find pictures of ancestors here, that's how you know that we're getting into royalty, and royalty tends to marry other royalty here. So looks like we got Von. Looks like we're getting into some German ancestors here. Let's just pick this guy. Let's just pick this guy, Erkinger I von Seinsheim. Let's see here. Where is he from? He is from Bavaria, Germany. Interesting. Okay, let's see what his relationship is to Britt, to our follower. Looks like he is the 18th great-grandfather of Britt. So we have Britt right here, and then through her dad, we go all the way up. We get to this guy. We get to Erkinger here. So let's check out this photo. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's a blurry photo. Let's see. He most likely, if he's got this long lengthy title right here, he most likely has a Wikipedia page about him. So I'm going to see if I can find that real quick. Yeah, so he definitely has a Wikipedia page here. Erkinger I von Seinsheim, the Baron of Schwarzenberg. Schwarzenberg. There it is. Dude, he's got a sick portrait, though. Look at this guy. He's got black armor with gold trim. That's sick. He's holding some sort of document. Must have been some sort of political guy here. Dude, look at this cape. We need to bring back capes, by the way. Hey, men, collectively, I would just like to petition all men out there. If we all just start wearing capes, then no one can make fun of the other. I'm not willing to be the first, but let's just all start wearing capes. I don't know what you say they would fulfill in today's age, but I mean, come on. All right, so let's just go through this guy's life here. Erkinger here, looks like he was born in 1362, okay, as the only son of some other guy, Michael I von Seinsheim. He grew up at Stevensburg Castle near Heit. If you're German, you probably know where that's at. Maybe. I don't know. So then when his dad died, let's see, he would have been 37. When his dad died when he was 37, he took over the possessions. And so since the family was wealthy, he was able to increase the property, and he bought a whole entire village right here. Asium by Volchak? That's sick. So he bought Britt, your ancestor bought a whole entire village. That's pretty cool. Okay, all right. So a lot of times people go, oh yeah, he inherited it. But at least he didn't just like squander it all, right? He actually multiplied it, and he didn't just lose all the family wealth. And then it looks like 7 years later, he became the chief hunter of Prince Bishopric of Würzburg. Okay, so we got some images there for that too. Oh wow. Okay, and then also I looked up and it looks like the chief hunter, what the chief hunter was is really, it was like the fish and game warden. He became the man over all of hunting within this Bishopric of Würzburg area. So that's pretty cool. And then it looks like here, it looks like he was close to King Sigismund of Luxembourg. Who's this guy? Sigismund of Luxembourg was a Holy Roman dude. Britt, okay, your ancestor was Imperial Council. So he became like, he was in the ear of the Holy Roman Emperor, one of the most powerful people in the world. He was in their ear. He was in Sigmund of Luxembourg's ear, giving him advice. And so your ancestor here, Erkinger, was potentially influencing the world by advising one of the most powerful people in the world. That's pretty sick, actually. Okay, so then he was appointed that in 1416, so he would have been what? He would have been 54 years old when he was in the ear of the Holy Roman Emperor. That's pretty dang cool. Okay. And then looks like when it rains, it pours, but for Erkinger is in a good way because he also purchased Schwarzenberg Castle near Scheinfeld. Wow. That homeboy was not losing the family wealth. And then get this, in the first year of him being in the ear of the Holy Roman Emperor, he actually traveled alongside the Holy Roman Emperor to the Council of Constance and met with the followers of the Hussite teaching for the first time. I think the Hussite, it's like a religious movement that they had going on there. And then 3 years later, he became the field captain of the king and went into the field of battle against the Hussites. So he met with them, with the king, and the king's like, hey, you want to be my general against these guys? And then he went out and was like, or captain, you want to be my captain against these guys? And then he went out and fought the people that he met with. That's interesting. Wow. And then at the end of being a captain, the king looks like he appointed him to be the Breher. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Baron, basically. He was the Baron and flag bearer of the king. He became the Baron of the castle that he owned. is because after he was the captain against that religious uprising there, the Holy Roman Emperor elevated him to Baron. That's pretty sick.